Hello everyone, welcome to Wordspression. I am Anshuman and this is Week in News. In this video series, I will try to give you the major news updates of this week in 2 minutes or so. Let's start with politics. Number 1. Lokayukta police have lodged an FIR against the Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, his wife and two others for an alleged land scam by Mysuru Urban Development Authority. Number 2. The first two phases of Kashmir's assembly elections have been concluded peacefully and the third phase is scheduled for 1st of October. The results will be out on 8th of October. Next is business and economy. Number 1. The group of ministries have met and discussed the rationalization of GST rates for over 100 items. There is a possibility of rate cut by 7% on certain items and it will be brought down to 5% from the current 12%. The next meeting on this is scheduled for October. Next is the global news. Number 1. In a historic election outcome in Sri Lanka, left leader Anura Kumara Dissanayake became the president and he chose academician Harini Amarsurya as the prime minister. A left uprising is now happening in many countries as we have recently seen in the election outcomes of Brazil, France and now in Sri Lanka. Number 2. Israel versus Hezbollah fight continues. There has been a casualty of more than 600 people in Lebanon in an attack by Israel. The Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu has told United Nations that there will not be any ceasefire despite the other world leaders are urging for it. Number 3. Ukrainian President Zelensky met Prime Minister Modi in United States and thanked him for helping resolve the tension between Ukraine and Russia. Later, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar has said that Indian government is speaking to both the parties and sharing information to end the war. In sports news, number 1, the Indian chess team has won gold at the Chess Olympiad in Budapest, Hungary. It's a historic win. However, there have been reports that some of the members of the winning team could have done much better with sponsorships and government help. Number 2, in Indian Super League, Bengaluru FC is currently at the top of the table, followed by Punjab, Jamshedpur, and Goa. Number 3, Indian cricket team is currently playing the second test match against Bangladesh after winning the first one. In weather updates, number 1, several states are facing flood or flood-like situations due to heavy rainfall in the past few days. The Indian Meteorological Department has said that there will be heavy rainfall in eastern states and Gujarat in the upcoming days. In other news, number 1, the Supreme Court said in a recent ruling that even the possession and storage of child sex abuse material is a criminal offense under POSCO. This verdict came after a petition filed by an NGO against the Madras High Court's recent ruling that mere possession or storage of such content was not offensive. Number 2, data from the International Labour Organization shows that professional Indian women work for the most hours globally. On an average, they work for 55 hours a week. That's it for this week. If you have any suggestions for the series, please let me know in the comments. I'll come back next week. Thank you.